Okay.
She gonna be your audience?
Yeah, she's my audience. We're live, so.
I'm gonna sit over there with her and tell her to flat.
A studio audience of 2.
Yeah.
What, you're looking for the remote? Hey, Justin. How's it going out there? David, good to see you. How are you guys doing today? Happy New Year, Travis. Good to see you here. You guys all staying warm out there?
Hi guys.
Do you want to come help? We're going to have help tonight, I think.
Hi guys.
Yeah, say hi. Yeah, that's pretty fun, huh? You guys got any New Year's resolutions you're going to try to stick to or anything like that? Thanks, David. Getting gray in my old age. What do you think? Oh, your tractor?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Where did Daddy go?
I don't know where you put it. Where did you put your tractor? Yeah, Happy New Year, Justin. Is it just me, or does I'll do it tomorrow have unlimited storage? It does. It does, and it can be a dangerous place to put things, for sure. It doesn't matter how miserable it is, sometimes it's best just to do it today. I think we all have projects that have been put off that we should get to, though. So, well, hi guys, I just saw a big bump, and anybody seen my car keys? Nope, haven't seen your car keys. Posting the picture of you and Rush laying down. Did you teach that? It's not sure how to do it with a horse. I have a horse that loves laying on the ground and sun themselves. No, David, he just kind of, when he was a little guy, like a week old maybe, he was laying down, and I went and sat down next to him just to kind of be around him, and he laid his head down. Yeah, I see that. He just laid his head down on my lap, and he's kind of just done it naturally ever since. You can really tell who the people avoiding taxes are. Uh-huh. Cool hat, bro. Thanks, Luis. What do you think?
I'm not playing on this week.
You got the bucket. She wants to show you guys her backhoe. It's a pretty cool backhoe, huh? I am 35, Drew. So, what do you guys, anybody out there do anything fun for New Year's? I didn't do anything fun myself.
For myself.
Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, go put your backhoe down and you can sit up here and see.
Sit Daddy's shirt.
I don't know if she totally understands that she's going to be a big sister. We keep trying to explain it to her, but
Yes.
are you going to be a big sister?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want a brother or sister?
Sister.
No, you're supposed to want a brother.
Sister.
You heard it. She wants a sister. I just want healthy. No, I'm not Amish. Nope. I just grow a Amish looking beard in the winter because it's cold outside. What do you think? Drew, I am a working cowboy in northern Nevada. Nope, not Jewish either. I might be able to get an acting role playing a Jewish or an Amish guy, I guess, huh? No, it doesn't pay well at all. Cowboy wages are historically low. Some of the perks that I get though is that I have housing provided by the ranch that I work for, so that definitely helps. But it's not a high paying job.
Sing, Daddy.
No, I'm not gonna sing. You're crazy. She thinks I'm gonna sing for you guys. Hi, Dan. Mitch, I'm not sure what a bushwhacker is. Drew, I've been cowboying professionally for 10 years. I did it growing up though when when I was a kid, but yeah, 10 years making a living doing it. I had a little spell in the oil fields and worked in town for just a little bit once I got out of college. So good deal, David. I'm glad to hear your calves are looking better. Louise, my favorite part of being a cowboy is just being around my horses and getting to be places a lot of times that most people will never ever get to be in their life.
Hi, guys.
Are you saying hi? Sit up here.
So.
Matthew, I've never seen the show Yellowstone. I've heard it's kind of embellished for what real life is, but that's Hollywood for you.
Yeah. Hey, Miriam. Hey, Miriam.
What's Mom doing?
Oh.
You gonna go help Mom cook? Go see what Mom's doing. Does the day begin and end? This outfit is pretty easy. We don't start usually till 8 or so. A lot of the outfits I have worked for have started around 6. And the day ends when the job's done. Sometimes that's 4 or 5 in the afternoon. Sometimes it's an hour or two after dark. Any longer breaks in between? No. Once I started cowboying full time in 2015, I've done that ever since. Yeah, Matthew here. I plan on streaming for about an hour tonight. Here in about a half hour, though, I will go out and introduce you guys to all the horses. I've got 8 of them here right now. I have one over at a friend's house. So, thanks, guys. Your girl is cute. Yep, she's a handful. Drew, I've been married. When did we get married? We got married in 2013, so it's been a while. Greetings from Switzerland. That's pretty cool. All the way across the pond. What time is it in Switzerland there? It's got to be fairly early in the morning, doesn't it? Can I come over and ride with you? It would be kind of fun. It's every day is a little bit different. On the ranch that I work for now, I do a little bit of everything. So, like if it's haying season, I'm doing the haying or irrigating, or any mechanicing or welding. I do any of the cow work. Zayden, yeah, I'll give you a shout out. And I break and train and shoe my own horses. A lot of you guys have seen that. And I take day work, which means that other ranches will hire me for a couple days at a time to help them with their cow work. Matthew, I have an absolutely blessed world I'm in. I couldn't be Couldn't be any more lucky, that's for sure. Michigan, are you close? No, I'm in northern Nevada. I'm a long ways away. You bet, Zayden. Welcome to the channel. What's my address? Just northern Nevada. We'll just leave it at that. I live about an hour and a half outside of Reno. Jeez. Getting a lot of trash in here tonight. Paul, I'm like 7 or 8 hours from Las Vegas. I'm on the other side of the state. Been a couple of years since I've been down to Vegas. I try to avoid it at all costs. Hi, Joan. Andrew, my first name's Corey. So. Or Zayden, I guess. Yeah, for sure, Matthew. I have a pretty peaceful world, and I don't have to deal with a lot of stuff I don't want to deal with. And the couple times I've been down to Vegas, it's just been a nightmare. I try not to even have to go to Reno, but... Hi, Cookie. How are you tonight? Hi, Angie. You going riding this weekend, Cookie? It's it's probably going to be raining here, so if I don't have to do any riding, I might just try and hide in the house a little bit. We need the rain, though. It's been pretty dry here. All right, Cookie, thanks for stopping by for a second. Enjoy your movie. I see Cookie in most of my live streams. Matthew, I have a very small herd of cattle myself. Very small. It's trying to build it bigger. Are you a farmer? I do some farming when it has to be done. David says, I see you ride a seat rigging with a Wade. Never really liked the Wade setup. I ride a modified association. Hey, if that's what works for you, David, that's great. I don't have any problems with any of that. There's a couple guys around here that ride some modified association trees, and they're good enough hands for sure. Do you ride bitless on horses? Yeah, Paul, I started all my horses in a hackamore. I got a bunch of videos on that on my channel. No, I'm not Amish. I just grow an Amish looking beard. Would an Amish guy have a YouTube channel? I don't know if that's even a thing. So if I take that hat off and put that one on, do I look less Amish? Does that help? Now I just look like a dude with a big beard. Yeah, Andrew, or Zayden, sorry. That's why I do what I do, is because I enjoy doing it. It's not very good pay, and it's not an easy life. I'll never have a retirement or anything like that. So it's just I enjoy it. And suspend. Gee, okay, all right. I see how it is. All right. How's that? Is that better? Now I look like John Wick. Like a good old mountain dude. Fair enough. I'll take that. I'll take that. Oh man. Man, when I grow my beard out, I can't go through an airport without getting randomly selected for the extra security screening every time, man. Every time. So yeah, the loop seat, the seat rigging, pretty good movement in there. Well, that's cool. There's nothing wrong with being a farmer versus like a regular rancher, or, excuse me, or a cowboy or anything like that. It's all good. Agriculture is a very very good lifestyle. If you can get in and get some property bought when you're young and let it appreciate, you can have a retirement. I don't have any property. Thanks, Paul. I appreciate that. Kind of boots am I wearing? Little Socceroos right now. I take my boots off when I come in the house, or I try to remember it anyways. You have COVID? I don't know. I have a cough of some sort, I guess. Ag life is ridiculously satisfying. Hard as hell, but satisfying. That's the truth. Matthew, I don't have any land personally. I don't own any property at all. I've worked on small ranches that were close to 1,000 acres of private ground, and then I've worked on some big ranches that, including the government ground they leased, were over 1,000,000 acres. So, kind of everything in between, but I don't own any ground myself. Tomo, I don't know why YouTube brought you here, but I'm glad to have you. Hope everything's going good in your world. Free D, the cowboy boots that I do wear are in my pickup right now. And they are, oh shoot, I forget the maker of them. But they're a leather sole. They got a 2.5-inch heel and a real stiff shank in them. They're good riding boots. They're not good walking boots. On days where I'm not riding, I wear like a zip up kind of hiking boot. So I've had COVID before. I'm sure I'll have it again. I'm not too worried about it. Aren't you out there close to some of the BLM holdings? Yeah, by BLM holdings, do you mean like BLM ground, or like the BLM, like the Mustang holding pens? Some boots are not made for walking, exactly, and most of the boots that they sell, like at Boot Barn, they're not made for riding. If you count to 100, I'll donate $100. Let's see if chat can count to 100. How about that, Dragon Boy? How's your horse leg doing? Russ's leg is doing good. He's almost healed up. Probably another week or so, and he'll be pretty much all the way healed up. Yeah, the Mustangs. I have a Cali Stang and a Wyoming Stang. Oh, cool deal. My Mustang is a Nevada Stang. The challenge for you. My Mustang is from northern Nevada, or from central Nevada rather. I think there is a Mustang holding deal north of me, not too far, and then I'm about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours from the Palomino Valley Holdings, the holding pen there, and they adopt a lot of horses out of that one. Do you have a TV? I do. It's an old TV, an old tube style TV. I use it every now and then. I play video games on it. All right, everybody, let's count to 100 here. Let's see if chat can do it. This is straight to 100. He ain't messing around. Doc Holliday and Derringer. All right, those pretty good names. Made it to 6, 7. There we go. That'll work. Oh, straight to the 67. Jeez. Got 2 dogs. I've got 2 dogs too, Ollie and Baker. In my videos, Ollie's the black one and Baker's the pup. I've had Ollie since 2016. He's been a really good dog for me. And Baker, she's just over a year old, and she is. You guys missed 14. David, they're both Idaho shags. Ollie's parents look just like Baker, and for whatever reason, he came out just jet black like he is. But they are both Idaho shags. It's not a breed that's registered like by the AKC, but around this part of the world, Idaho shags all look pretty same. They're a Collie McNabb Airedale cross or something like that. I forget what exactly the mix is on them. Some people call them like a Wyoming Woolly or a Nevada Fuzzy or something like that, but they're all kind of the same thing. Let's pray for 14. It showed up. We're good. It was late, but it showed up. $25 showed up twice. Oh, man. Come on, I know we can get somebody else counting in the chat. It can't be filter not installed in Dragon Boy all the time. Somebody else can help them count. There we go. Got a couple guys jumping in. Hi, Mom. We're trying to count to 100, Mom, so make sure and help. Oh, somebody asked what EHS stands for on my hat. It's Equine Health Solutions. It's a new collaboration that I have with the YouTube channel. They sell all sorts of supplements for your horses, and most anti-parasitic properties, has a calming effect on lots of horses. It's a pretty good supplement all the way around. I have my Mustang because he's like 24, 25 years old, so his joints are getting bigger and getting tired. I have him on a couple different their supplements. He's on the joint jelly, the equiflavin. Right now he's on the performance pellets, on all sorts of good stuff like that, and it has made a difference with him. I noticed he seems to move freer and just doesn't seem to get as sore as he was there for a while once he started getting older. You got. There's enough of you counting now. You guys got to count quicker. We had 42 show up 3 times. I think you guys can make it though. You're doing good. So yeah, that's what EHS is. Equine Health Solutions. I got a little bit of paperwork to do yet, and then I'll be announcing that Oh, Mom, you skipped 49. I'm gonna have to teach Mom how to count. But then I'll be getting you guys a discount code to their products. I myself take some of their products. They do not only do equine products. They do stuff for dogs, for humans, for horses. Um, and I take their Relieve and their Immunity every night. I've been on those about 5 days now, so I'm doing pretty good. Shifty 5, there it is. Think you guys can. You guys are getting pretty good at this, I'm not gonna lie. The Relieve product you take, David, I'll grab it real quick and I'll show it to you guys. So, I guess it's backwards because I'm using the forward-facing camera on my phone. But Flavent is the company there. It's basically Equine Health Solutions division for people, and it's the extra strength relief tincture, botanical flavonoids, 1,000 mcg dietary supplement. You got botanical flavonoids, MCT oil, agave, milk thistle, BCAA, frankincense, skullcap, rosehip, parsley, passion flower, and green tea. Just take 1 squirt of it a day, and it says it promotes healthy inflammatory response, natural discomfort relief, anti-parasitic properties. The flavonoid mix is cucurin, rutin, some other words I can't say, and canflavin. They have a whole bunch of info on their website. You go to that. I believe their website's just flavent.com for this one. Like I said, it's a division of that Equine Health Solutions. You guys are almost at 100. Zayden, you skipped like 99 of the letters right when you started, or 99 of the numbers right when you started. So, but yeah, like I said, David, here in a couple days, hopefully before too long, I will have a discount code. Should get you, I believe, 15% off all their products. So it's pretty good stuff. And I honestly, I wouldn't have a problem using like the derm spray that I've been using on Russ to heal his leg up. I wouldn't have a problem using that on me if I got, chewed up a little bit or something happened. You guys are almost there. Are you going to stop at 100 or are we going to keep going? Oh, we stalled out. Stalled out at 87. No, 89. You guys forgot 88. Shock me. Say something intelligent. The world is run by 5 people. Everybody else is just a pawn in their game. Use Blue Coat? Yeah, nothing wrong with Blue Coat. Zayden, I've got 9 horses right now. So one of them is selling one, and she's leaving tomorrow. You guys are almost at 100. Nice. Good job, guys. Got some people coming to look at the trailer tomorrow. Not nice try, Dragon Boy. You got everybody count to 100. Good job, guys. And thank you. What do you got? Oh. We're gonna do a puzzle?
Okay.
You gonna do it with Mom over there?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Daddy will help you when I get done here, okay?
Okay.
Okay, take it to Mom. Whoa, who parked that backhoe right there?
My knuckles on.
Oh, it was fun, Dragon Boy. You're all good.
And then some pieces.
Now we're counting. We're gonna chat was gonna count to 100, and we're at 107 now.
Okay. Going for 200?
Yeah, might as well go for 200. Why not?
Count until I'm in labor.
Yeah.
So back. Go.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Hi, Minosaur. Yeah, you bumped up the engagement for sure. That's all YouTube is. It's all about just a game with the algorithm. So it's all good though. For the couple of you that are new to the channel here, excuse me. I usually post on Tuesdays and Fridays. Tuesday videos are usually more of what's going on, kind of that particular week, and then Friday videos are full videos from when I go out working at other ranches or something like that. All right, David, sounds good. You have a blessed night also, my friend.
Oh, man.
Tomorrow we'll be back with the next game. I don't stream every day, Dragon Boy, but hope to see you on the next one. That's what I do for a living, Cyrus. What you got?
It's a lion.
Oh, you got the lion? Brinley wanted to show you guys the lion.
She's been into lions.
I don't have an Instagram, Dragon Boy, but I do have a Facebook.
Thank you, Daddy.
Hey, what's your take on treeless saddles? I got a horse with super high withers and can't afford a custom saddle right now. I have never rode a treeless saddle. For what I do, though, it would make absolutely no sense because you can't rope in a treeless saddle.
I tried one once, and it just wanted to slide back the whole time.
My wife said she tried a treeless saddle once and it just wanted to slide back the whole time. So, I don't have an opinion on them.
Bad fit, I don't know.
How can a guy like me get into ranching?
Come.
There's a website called ranchworldads.com. There's a lot of help hired through that website to different ranches all over the U.S. Oh, you're going to show them the lion. Get on there and just be honest about your abilities and willing to take a job.
My pet.
All right, Dragon Boy.
Try it.
Appreciate the count. It was fun. How do you work with an older horse that is stubborn in her ways, and what are your thoughts on transforming an old horse from a snaffle bit to a hackamore? But personally, I don't like snaffle bits much. I don't even own one. An old horse that's stubborn and set in her ways, you just got to show her that it's easier to do what you're asking of her than it is to keep doing what she's doing. As far as putting her in a hackamore, you're going to have to teach her over again, especially if she's been in the snaffle a lot of years. But a lot of good things can come out of a hackamore. If you're not familiar with using a hackamore yourself, make sure and study guys like Martin Black is... Are you MAGA? Yes, I voted for Trump 3 times. I don't think he's perfect, but he's better than the other options out there. I do try and stay away from politics on the channel, though, but it's Q&A. You guys asked, so I answered. I'll try the one I got and just see what happens. It might come off. Old enough to get hurt, young enough. Yeah, I get you there, no filter.
Oh, no, Mark.
Oh my gosh.
Puzzle.
Okay, fine, go do your puzzle. With a Hackamore, I will talk a little bit about, oh gosh, I'm drawing a blank.
No, that's what is the pink one?
What is it on the piece I tied on the Hackamore? Fyodor. Thank you. I will make a video, probably it'll be this next Tuesday's video.
Right there.
Tuesday's video this coming week might be a little bit late. My wife's due to have a baby any day. She's a couple days past her due date right now. So I might not get around to making it. But I will do a video on a Hackamore and a Fyodor, because like you said, the Hackamore may come off. Without the Fyodor it will. But I'll show you how to tie a Fyodor very simply, and it's, even if you don't know how to tie any knots at all, you'll be able to tie this one. I got us all for Christmas. Probably try him in that next week or so if it stops raining. That's awesome. I love riding in a Hackamore. I take my horses, they're a Hackamore, and then through a 2-rein, and then straight up into a spade. I don't have a time frame on it. I move them up as they're ready. I don't believe in saying, oh, this horse is a 6-year-old. He needs to be in the 2-rein. Horses are like people. They progress at different speeds. So if your older horse does fine in the hack, I would just ride him in that and keep a snaffle out. But that's my opinion on it. There are some people that have great hands with a snaffle bit, and there's no problem at all in running it if you do. It's personal preference, really. Angel Dust, good to see you again.
Did you take one puzzle for her?
Cowboy boots do you like? So it's easier to tell you the cowboy boots I don't like, Bodie. The cowboy boots I don't like are Ariats, Justin's, Ropers, Double H. Basically any of the brands you can buy at a boot barn, in my opinion, are not worth buying as a working cowboy. They're all walking boots. They're all tennis shoes with a western flair. Actual riding boots are hard to find. They're leather soled. They got like a 2.5-inch heel on them, and they have a very, very stiff shank. Hondo is a pair of boots that I have right now, and I've had several of, and they're actual riding boots. They're miserable to walk around in. As soon as I step off my horse, I try and change out of my boots because they're just they're miserable to walk around in. But they're not made for that, and that's not what I buy them for. Bodie, I had a guy from Little Joe's Boots. Their website's littlejoesboots.com. They're out of Oklahoma, out of the stockyards of Oklahoma, I believe. And him and I are working together on a collaboration for the channel, and he's sending me a pair of boots because I told him just what I wanted. And he carries a lot of boots like that. I forget. I'm not good with names. I'd have to look at my phone. I forget the gentleman's name there at Little Joe's Boots. But give them a call. Tell them you heard from them from my channel. And I'm sure they'll get you set up with a really nice set of boots that are actual riding boots, not just Western tennis shoes. No Filter says, Derringer hates bits, but no problem on a hack. I thought it was a tooth problem. Turns out he's just a friggin' princess and maybe got a touch of the tism like his owner. Hey, you just got a rhythm with the tism. It's all good. I've got a mare. Quincy's what, 18 now?
Yeah.
And I have. Hey, you're welcome, Bodie. What was I saying? Oh, she's 18. I brought her up in a Hackamore. She's really nice. Do anything on her kind of mare. She's as nice as any of my bridle horses that I've made. Which they're good horses. They're not show horse nice or anything like that. And she's the same way. You put a bit in her mouth, she wants to fight it. I tried different bits. I tried Mona Lisa's, tried full spades, tried half breeds, tried several different bits, and she didn't get along with any of them. So I just finally said, okay, you know what? You work good for me in a Hackamore. You're happy. She's just a Hackamore horse her whole life. There's not a thing wrong with that. If you were going to ride off into the songs, if you were going to ride off into the sunset, what would your exit song be? X Gon Give It To You by DMX. I have the most varied taste of music you'll ever find, so. Or maybe the DMX version of Reading Rainbow. I could trot off into a sunset to that too. If you haven't ever heard that one, look it up after the live stream. It'll make you laugh. Hi, Minnie Mouser. If yeah, I don't have any of my boots. They're Hondos though. But yeah, Bodie, if you're still here, if you're looking for a pair of actual riding boots, yeah, give Little Joe's Boots a call. Don't bother going to a big boot barn or anything like that. Modern cowboy boots they're all kind of disgusting to ride in. There's no shank. A pair of boots to walk around in is one thing, but actual riding boots they're hard to find for sure. Well, hello to Great Britain. I hope you guys are doing good on that side of the pond. No Filter, that's a pretty fair assessment of my music taste also. I don't really care for modern country music. I like the Western singers today, like Brent Hill, Dave Stamey, Ian Tyson, that kind of country music. But like the stuff that they play on the country radio today, I don't even listen to it. Yeah, exactly, Bodie, and it comes down to, I mean, boots are expensive, but if you're riding in a pair of boots that are not made to be rode in, there's no shank and they're soft soled, they're probably too low heeled. It's almost like trying to play basketball and never being able to stand on anything but the flat of your feet, where a tall heeled boot sets you up on the balls of your feet in like a 5-inch wide stirrup, and you have a base under you, assuming your stirrups aren't too long, you have your balance. It's such a mechanically better scenario than riding in floppy boots or something like that. These boots, do they have good support for your arch? They're also, RJ, yeah, I'm doing really good. I'm blessed, more so than I deserve. They good support for your arch. They are the most miserable boots in the world to walk around in. They're a real cowboy boot is what I like to ride in. Before you joined in on the live, I described them. They're 2.5-inch heel. They have a really stiff shank, so there's not hardly any flex at all in the boot. And they have to have a leather sole. So support for your arch? No, probably not, but they're the best once you're a horseback. What's your favorite Western movie, and why is it either Man from Snowy River or Quiet Man? It is neither. I'll give you 3 more guesses.
I have a guess.
What?
Not say.
My wife wants to guess what my favorite Western is. What is it?
Lonesome Dove.
No, not Lonesome Dove. No, not Tombstone. I can't remember the name of it now. It's the one that makes me cry at the end every time.
Quigley?
No, not Quigley. Quigley's number 2 favorite. Quigley doesn't make me cry at the end. I mean, a little bit. No, with Robert Duvall when they were the Free Grazers. No, it's not a John Wayne movie.
I know that one.
I don't care for Tony Llamas either, Bodie. They fall into the boot barn category. Yeah, Robert Duvall and Kevin Costner.
Oh. Yeah, I don't remember the name of that one.
I can't remember the. Oh, yeah, I see you got that.
Open range? No.
I think it is open range, right?
No.
What? Mom, which movie is it with Robert Duvall and Kevin Costner when they're the Free Grazers? Is that open range? I forget. Somebody look it up for me. I can't remember the name of it right now. Here, take this. No, I am not a Jew. I just grow one hell of a beard.
Yeah, it is open range.
It is open range. Okay, so favorite Western is Open Range with Kevin Costner and Robert Duvall. Second favorite is Quigley Down Under. I have seen Man from Snowy River. It's been a long time. I've got nothing against John Wayne movies at all. I watched a bunch of them. Just not the top of the list. Another Western that's my favorite is Jeremiah Johnson. I like Jeremiah Johnson a lot. What, Brinley? You got a necklace? Do you want to show everybody your necklace?
Okay.
Oh, come here. Well, you got to put it on. No, put it back on. There you go. Okay. Show everybody. Okay. Show them your necklace. She wants to show you her necklace.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool scene, for sure. I've gone down some stuff that kind of made me feel like that, and it's always fun. You going? Okay, bye. She don't understand what I'm doing in the house right now. Bodie, I ride. I'll get something to show you real quick. Hey, Grandma says hi. Here. Sit right here, and do the live stream for me. While I go get a stirrup real quick.
Are you gonna sing, baby?
Hi guys. Hi you guys. Hi you guys. Hi guys.
Hi, guys.
Did you want to like name Jess? This is
Are you talking to him?
the
Okay. Can I have my chair back?
Okay.
Okay. Hey, take your necklace off your foot before you hang yourself. Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Hi.
So, that's a 5-inch wide. Some people call them platforms. Some people call them Monels, but that's what I like to ride. Just ignore the fact that that's cut out. That's a side project that I'm working on, which hopefully someday I will announce to the world. But I like 5-inch wides. I don't like anything narrower. There's no, like I said earlier, there's no base when you're riding then, because you're always just on your tiptoes or on the ball of your feet. To control your weight correctly in the saddle, in my opinion, you have to have that solid base of a wide stirrup. I've tried some 6 and 7-inch stirrups, and like I forget the 7-inchers. I only had for a few days, and I traded them off. They were a little bit too heavy. I didn't care for that. And I had a set of 6-inch Nettles that was really comfortable. I had them about 3 months, and a horse fell down on some frozen ground and crushed one of them. So I had no sense in riding around with just one of them. But these 5-inch Monels it's really important to make sure that they're wood on the inside. And not aluminum, and that they are stainless steel wrap. The stainless steel wrap, it looks really nice when they're new and they're shiny, they're pretty, It doesn't corrode, and it protects that wood, and it's so important to make sure that it's the wood on the inside and not just a big aluminum stirrup, is because when a horse falls and he lands on that stirrup and it crushes, that wood breaks and allows you to get your foot out. If it's an aluminum stirrup, especially if it's like a Chinese made or really horrible quality aluminum stirrup, and it crushes, it's going to crush down onto your foot. So always ride in wood stirrups, never in aluminum stirrups. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. Is your stirrups can be the difference between a comfortable saddle and an uncomfortable saddle, and it can be the difference between a wreck that kind of sucks, it hurts, or a wreck that causes a guy to lose a foot even, or something bad like that. So make sure they're wood stirrups. Teddy says hi. Is Teddy even awake right now, Mom? I bet he's sleeping. What you guys got? I'm gonna stream here about 10 more minutes, so let's stir up the rest of the questions, and then. Oh, who was asking about going out to see all the horses earlier? Are you still in the live stream here? I forget who it was. I think maybe it was Paul or Matt. Anyways, whoever else is in the live stream here, do you guys want to go see the horses real quick? My favorite saddle brand, I have a buddy that handmade my saddle. He builds a couple now and then. In terms of saddles, though, in my mind, there is production saddles and handmade saddles. And save the money, spend the extra money, buy the handmade saddle from a small, maybe not like a inexperienced saddle maker, but a guy that's making that saddle by hand 100% through. And production saddles, stay away from them. What's your thoughts on Coriani saddles? Okay, so whether you're, and I'm going to hurt some feelings here, whether it's a Coriani, whether it's a modern Billy Cook, Circle Y, any mass-produced production saddle, what happens is they get truckloads of trees, truckloads of leather in, and they have minimum wage workers running a clicker machine cutting the pieces out to that saddle, and then another minimum wage worker puts those pieces onto that saddle. They don't care if that means the rigging's made out of belly leather, if it's not on just exactly straight. They have quality checks, sure, but when you can pay $1,800 for a brand new Coriani saddle versus a custom saddle maker now is going to start at like $55,000 or $6,000, you're spending 3 times the money, but you're getting 10 times the quality. If I was to how do I say this? A working cowboy that spends all his time in a saddle, that handmade saddle by a quality builder is going to be so much better on you and your horses throughout the life of that saddle. It may cost 3 times as much as that Coriani, but you're going to wear out 4 or 5 of those Coriani saddles, end up costing you 4 or 5 times what the original price was, in the times you could have still been riding that one handmade saddle, and it's still going to have life left. It's going to have a better tree in it. It's going to have better quality leather. That saddle maker, he may take 3 or 4 hides to build that saddle with because he's not using that belly leather, where that Coriani saddle or Circle Y or Billy, whatever mass-produced saddle, I'm just picking on Coriani because it's the one that comes to mind, it's not going to be as good a quality leather. The tree is not going to be as good. The building of it might not be as good. 100% save the money, buy a handmade quality saddle. So that was a big rant. I seen somebody wanted to go see horses, so we'll go out there. Let me check my phone battery's doing good. I'm gonna go. Ouch. I'll just take you guys with me. Put on a headlamp real quick because it's dark out. See, if I was Amish, would I have one of these right next to the front door? I don't know. Maybe they do. Welcome back, Zayden. We are just going out to see all the horses real quick. I'm going to stream about 5 more minutes. And then...
Let's stream longer because supper's got about 20 minutes.
Okay, well, I'll probably be longer. But then I'm going to eat some supper. No Filter says, so ready for the sun to be up and now till 9 p.m. Yes. Yes, the worst part of winter is how short the days are, for sure. Zayden, you must be over on the East Coast somewhere. Somebody was asking about my dogs. That's Baker. She's a pup. Yes, she only has 3 legs, before anybody asks. I parked the truck one time a couple months ago, and I called her and Ollie off of the back of the truck, and she landed wrong and broke that leg way up high, and we tried to save it, and it didn't work. But she gets around just fine. That's Ollie. That's the old man. He still bites cows pretty good. It's 9 p.m. here. Husband says I'm a solar charged wife. I'm useless in the winter. You know what? I think you're right. I'm solar charged. That's a great way to put it. I'm going to steal that. Okay, No Filter. Do you want to see the geldings or the mares first? Pennsylvania. All right. Horses are just being horses. This is Hot Lips. She's a long 3-year-old, half Clydesdale, half quarter horse. I have about 11 rides on her, and she's doing awesome. She is. Hang on just a second, guys. I got to turn my Wi-Fi off. If the stream glitches for just a second, I'll be right back. Hi, Zoe. How are you? Hope everything's good. So that's Hot Lips. She is probably one of the... Oh, yeah. Yeah, the half draft... I got 3 of these half drafts, and they get a pretty good winter coat. She's a... This mare's such a character. She's like all personality. We'll go over to the hay bale here. So that mare right there is my brood mare that I cross with the Clydesdale. She's a quarter horse mare. She is not friendly, especially when I have a flashlight. So she is going to check out. That's probably as close to her as we're going to get. She's not gentle and not friendly, but she's extremely well-mannered once you catch her and put a halter on her, and she makes nice babies for me. She's currently not bred. I lost my foal out of her this spring. She had a pretty rough delivery, so I gave her the year off, and I do plan on breeding her again this spring, assuming that the vet says everything's good and she's healthy inside and all that. So I love my little brood mare right there. She's awesome. She's just not friendly, so that's as close as we'll get. And she's like, yeah, see ya. Her name is Thule. Then we have this little black filly right here, and she's out of the mare I was telling you earlier that didn't like a bit, that I just kept in the hackamore. She's out of that mare, and the stud horse is one of Fallon Taylor's barrel horses. Turnpiker's Wagon is his name. So this little filly will grow up and be my wife's horse to run barrels on. Little sorrel filly right here is out of that same mare, to a rope horse stud. Henry, what are you doing? And she is actually going to her forever home tomorrow morning. So I've sold her. She's a long 3-year-old. Kelly is her name. I'm gonna miss having her around. But she's gonna go with some people that have another horse I sold them that's her bigger sister, her older sister by a year, and they're doing great with her. So she's going to a good home tomorrow. It's kind of sad to see her go. How much money do you make in a year? I think last year I cleared like $32,000. So not very much, but I'm happy. So on the other side of the pen here, we have the geldings. This is Henry. He's out of my wife's good old paint mare that's passed away now. He is pretty close to being in the 2 rein. I have him in a pencil Bosal right now, small little hackamore. He's kind of the forgotten, the unsung hero to the herd out here. This is Rush. Rush on the right and Trapper on the left. They are full brothers, a full sibling to Hot Lips. They're half Clydesdale, half quarter horse. And then in the back over there, I don't know if you guys can see him, doing the old man sleeps. That is my old Mustang Luke, and he's from Central Nevada. Henry, do you still have all your shoes on? Or did you take them off? Let's look. You should have them on still. Can I see your foot? That one's on. Let me see that one. Is this one still on? That one's on. And 2 back ones are on. Yep. He's still got them all. So. But that's the horse herd, guys. Rush still has all of his shoes on, even though we put his shoes on and he hurt his leg. So we didn't get to ride him with the new set of shoes on. I'll show you guys his leg. It's healing up really nice. Hey, monster. Can you back up a second? So you guys can see us looking way better than it did. But that was, and you can see how big it was. And then he lost some of this hair because of the fever that was down here when he first did it, but it's growing back already. And this is looking better every day. So yeah, I feel bad for him too. He's doing good. You can see some of this hair still sloughing off a little bit, but he's dang sure doing really good, healing up really nice. Today is day 25 since it happened. So, what? Am I not giving you enough attention? So, and I don't know if there's even a scar on Henry. A little bit right there. But if you go back through my videos earlier this spring, Henry cut himself from there, clear down and around. Missed his jugular vein by less than half an inch. When I found him, he was just kind of standing there like, hey, I need help. I was like, yeah, you need help. So the vet came out and sutured him up. Chucky, yeah, it's been a really dry winter. It's been a very, very mild winter for us. Usually by now we do have some snow, whether it's come or gone. But we haven't had any this year. So. Leo, Western, good to see you guys. We're just about here at the end of the stream, guys. Just going through the horses, saying hi to everyone. Well, Leo Western, Russia's leg's doing good. But Henry's being a nuisance, as is per normal. Luke's over there not wanting to be pet. Yeah, he should be. I mean, I could probably ride him right now, but I don't have a ton of riding right now. Everybody's kind of just coming off of the holidays and all that, but here in about a week, he'll be good to go. What are you doing, old man? You sleeping? No, you're fine. Luke's not really the friendliest of horses either. Henry's gonna go antagonize him. Dorks. Well, Western and Leo, it was good to see you guys. I'm just about ready to sign off here and go eat some dinner, so. Yeah, I've got the 2 working dogs, Leo, Ollie and Baker. They're sitting over there. I have a question. Do horses sleep? So horses will sleep short bouts standing up, all throughout the day and night, and they can lock their legs just like how Rush's legs are right now. And then they have a mechanism in their vertebrae, they can lock their neck also. So a horse will sleep standing up in short bouts, and they will lay down to get like the deeper side of sleep, like the REM sleep or whatever it's called. But they will only do that for like an hour or 2 a day. They don't require as much of that deep sleep as humans do. Hello, Henry. Do they see well at night? Yes, they see pretty good at night. And of course, you know that horses have a blind spot directly in front of and directly behind them, and then panoramic vision other than that. So, when are you going to do another live stream? I don't know. I kind of just do them when I feel like it, but I do try and post on Tuesdays and Fridays. All right, Leo, it was good seeing you. Thanks for stopping by. So, yep, that's exactly how it is, no filter. So, alrighty, guys. Well, I'm gonna go inside and get some dinner. I appreciate everybody tuning in through the live stream, and I'll try and do a video on the Hackamore and the Feodor for you for Tuesday's video there, no filter. So have a good one. All right, guys, happy New Year's. We'll see you guys again.